It's Wednesday, October 16th. I'm Shari Einhorn. The alleged Gilgo Beach serial killer is due back in court today. There's a conference scheduled in Riverhead in Rex Heuermann's case. The 61-year-old Massapequa Park architect has pleaded not guilty to killing 6 women whose remains were found scattered across Gilgo Beach, Manorville, and in North Sea. We have a crew at court and we'll bring you the very latest on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. First in Newsday, a family searching for answers after an East Northport man was critically injured in a crash. 22-year-old James King was hurt just after midnight on Saturday when the rideshare he was in was hit by another car in East Northport. An accident exchange form provided to King's family lists John McKay, a Suffolk police detective, as the other driver. However, a police officer told the family that the driver of the car was actually the son of the man listed as the operator on the form. Police have not confirmed that information to Newsday. Only in Newsday, the Amityville School District has dropped its federal mascot lawsuit. The district was suing the State Board of Regents looking to keep their Warriors name, despite a ban on Native American names, mascots, and imagery. District officials now say the new name will include input from students, staff, and residents. A firefighter's museum is one step closer to coming to Babylon. Governor Kathy Hochul awarded $3 million to the town yesterday at the Deer Park Fire Department. The plan is to convert a dilapidated motel into a museum to honor first responders and help educate the public on fire safety.
That's what I admire so much, are the selfless acts, the countless disruptions during dinner time and the trying to watch your kids at the ballpark, and all the times the bell goes off, the alarm goes off, and you are the ones jumping up to serve. And I don't know that you get the credit you deserve.
South Floral Park Fire Department was also awarded $2 million for a new training center. An estimated 70,000 people could flock to Jones Beach this weekend for a good cause. The 31st annual Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Long Island walk is Sunday. The event is expected to raise over $2 million to fight the disease. It's also meant to draw attention for the need for screening. All rise. Aaron Judge has snapped his postseason slump, and the Yankees have now taken a 2-0 lead in the ALCS. Eric Boland is in the Bronx with what's next for the Bombers.
It's one of those old expressions in sports. They don't ask you how, they ask you how many. And for the Yankees, even though they didn't play particularly impressive in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, they now have 2 wins and are 2 wins away from the World Series after a 6-2 victory over the Guardians tonight at Yankee Stadium. They won tonight without their ace pitcher, Garrett Cole. He was knocked out. Well, not without him. He did pitch tonight, but only made it through 4 1/3 innings. But terrific work by the Yankees bullpen, and that has been a theme throughout this postseason, starting with Clay Holmes, who cleaned up a bases-loaded mess for Cole when he came in the 5th inning. Only allowed 1 inherited runner to score. Aaron Judge, who was 2 for 17 to this point in the postseason, before a late inning at bat, a 2-run homer, which provided a big cushion for the Yankees, turned a 4-2 lead into a 6-2 one, and that ended up being the final score. Also a big night from leadoff man Gleyber Torres. He had 3 hits to continue what really he did the last 40 games of the regular season when he was moved into the leadoff spot, and he's been terrific so far, 6 games into this postseason. The Yankees did have somewhat remarkably 2 runners picked off of second base in the 6th inning. Again, not a particularly pretty brand of baseball tonight by the Yankees, but looking up at the scoreboard, as Aaron Boone said afterwards, it's the postseason, it's all about wins, and the Yankees now have 2 to the Guardians 0, and the Yankees 2 victories away from their first World Series appearance since 2009. Game 3 will be Thursday night in Cleveland. Reporting from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, this is Eric Boland for Newsday TV.
Thanks, Eric. And for the first time since 2015, the NLCS is back in Queens tonight with the Mets looking to keep the magic going. Tim Healy is at Citi Field with a preview.
The Mets and Dodgers have returned to Citi Field. Games 3, 4, and 5 of the National League Championship Series will be here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The series is tied 1-1. That makes this best-of-7 series a best-of-5, with the Mets suddenly owning home field advantage. For the Mets, it's a huge swing game, not only because it's tied, but because the Dodgers' two best pitchers are looming on Thursday and Friday. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who is the Dodgers' ace, and Jack Flaherty, who already shut the Mets down in Game 1 in Los Angeles. The Mets will turn to Luis Severino, the longtime former Yankee who really has revived his career with the Mets this season, proving to be one of their most reliable starting pitchers really from the jump. He's thrown a ton of innings this year. He's made every start. He readily talks about how tired he is, but he keeps going and he keeps giving them good outings.
I didn't even think about the numbers since I saw her like a couple weeks ago. I didn't realize I was pitching better at home than in the road. So I don't know. I feel like, at home you're more comfortable. You can do all your routine.
It's gonna be a fun series, man. A lot of back and forth. Two really good teams, and we just got to continue to fight.
At Citi Field, I'm Tim Healy for NewsdayTV.
Thank you, Tim. Read more about the Yankees and the Mets on our homepage. Just click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box. Some potential good news for house hunters. Data for September showed median home prices were either lower or the same as the previous month in both Nassau and Suffolk. In Nassau, that was $815,000. In Suffolk, $680,000. Newsday business reporter Jonathan Lamantia says home prices may have reached their 2024 peak.
You typically see that on a seasonal basis as we move from the sales that happened in the spring to ones that happened, later on in the year towards the fall. And then especially in the winter, we start to see, prices moving a little bit lower for the median for the market. But the number that the real estate industry really uses is the year-over-year number. And so that is up 8.7% in Nassau County and over 10% in Suffolk County.
Read more about Long Island's housing market on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A unique Suffolk home is now on the market. It's built into a hillside and has greenhouse-like features. Rachel Weiss has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
This contemporary home in Northport has a few surprises inside, but it was built into a hill, so you'll have to head up there to find out. With 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, the house is on the market for $769,000.
People have been saying that it is a very, very unusual home. It's not a cookie cutter. They haven't ever seen one that's laid out like this and with the vision of 3 full floors from this level.
Some standouts: a wooden tub, the backyard waterfall, and this greenhouse-like porch.
This greenhouse room faces east, so you get the sunrises, which is extra special in my book. Being in here for all seasons, whether you're looking at the rain or the snow or the sunrise or stargazing, it gives you a connection to nature that is, to me, unbelievable.
The furnishings will be included in the sale of the house, most of which comes from Romania.
It's warm and cozy, but yet has an expansive feel also. We're situated between the beaches and Northport Village, which is the quaintest, historic waterfront village that I've ever been in.
And you can take it all in from the view up top. Rachel Weiss for Newsday TV.
You can read more about this Northport charmer on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyper-local forecast now. Another chilly start to today, near freezing temperatures in West Hampton this morning. Here's your day planner. Mostly sunny today, highs around 58 degrees. Tomorrow, another sunny day, highs in the 60s. Looking at your 7-day forecast, we've got all sunny days ahead with temperatures rising.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Shari Einhorn. Thanks so much for watching.